Gaming the Right Way is now live streaming. No game. MLB Live 3D Scoreboard and play-by-play with Billy Wright.
All right, we are back. This is Gaming the Right Way, and we're going to be doing the Seattle Mariners against the Houston Astros. And I just came on because I'm watching this ending of the New York Met game. They can try to win a game again in extra innings. That'll be the sixth time this year only comeback win. And now it's a 3-2 count. Runners on second and third. So I was excited about that because they can get another win. They've had a good, actually a good August here. And that's a ground ball foul. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, so let me get the lineups here for the game as I sit here and watch the other game unfold. There is now one out with second and third. All they need to do is get a fly out and the game's over. That's all you need to do. Sacrifice fly wins the game. So anyway, where is the scoreboard? Here it is. So, okay, so lineup is Brendan Donovan leading off and playing third base. Randy Arozarena second, playing left field. DHing Dominic Canzone. You got Julio Rodriguez playing center field. Then you got Josh Naylor playing first. Also, you got Cole Young playing second. You got the big dump, Kyle Riley, catching. You got Victor Robles playing right field. And in shortstop, you get Brock Roden. And on the mound, you have Emerson Hancock. He has a 6-7 record. He is 3.35 ERA in 22 games, a 121 innings pitched, 111 strikeouts, and a whip of 1.12. Facing off against the Astros lineup, and you have Jeremy Pena, shortstop. Then you got Jordan Alvarez, I'm sorry to say Yonder. Jordan Alvarez, and he's DHing, and the Isaiah Paredes, I'm sorry, I just seen the Mets just win the game, I think. I'm sorry, Parade. And they get Dalton Varsho, center field, really newly required, like three weeks ago. You got the veteran, and Lindor wins the game for the Mets. So Jose Altuve, the veteran, Mets are going to celebrate on the field. There it goes, 2-game winning streak. Christian Walker. You got Taylor Trammell, left field. You got Cam Smith. And you have catcher Christian Vasquez. So there you go for the lineup. Pitching for will be Hayden Wesneski. 3 games, 2-0, 3.86 ERA, a whip of innings pitched 18.2 and strikeouts 12, a whip of 1.18. And let's get the umpires. You got Austin Jones, the home plate umpire. You got Trip Gibson, the first base umpire. Marvin Hudson, the second base umpire. And third base is Alex McKay. And that is going to be the game. That should be starting about 6. So it's 7:10 Eastern time. So about 5 more minutes. So, yeah, I mean, it was an exciting game. I mean, I had a first game this morning, the first game this Saturday baseball game. And if you were around, that the Cardinals against the Cubs, and this young kid on the Cardinals, 3, not 1 major league home run, but 3 in a row. 3 in a row set a record for rookie first game appearances, Joshua Baez, and I got to call all 3 of those home runs. It's a historic debut, they said. It was unbelievable. And of course, what happens with me, it was going great. And by the 7th inning, something happened to my, something bogged down and it was flashing and going nuts. And I had to reboot it and came back for the rest of the game. And like I said, the Cardinals won 8-4. But boy, we were having a good time in that. And, I do apologize. Like, again, I do apologize for that happening, but it did happen. And unfortunately, lost the connection. And, I couldn't let just sit there like that with everything happening. I don't want anybody to get, because, it gets flashing and all that stuff. You know how that happens sometimes with flashing and stuff. But anyway, we're back for the next game. This is going to be, like I said, you're talking about 2 teams that are in the, let's see, we got the, you got the, where are they? Houston, of course, leading the West by 3 games over Texas and 6 games over Seattle. I think Seattle, in my opinion, is out of the AL West race. But the wild card and that 3 wild cards keep everybody afloat, especially if you're under, like, I'd say 6 or 7 games, if that's lucky. Anyway, Seattle is 3 games back in that wild card. So far, this series, I believe it started on Friday. I think it started on Friday because they were finishing up their Yankee series on Thursday. So it's got to be Friday. This started, and I think that and I did remember if the Astros did take the first game. Yeah, the Astros won 10-7 last night. So if the Astros win today, they get the series victory and go for the sweep tomorrow. So about 2-3 minutes and the game's going to start. So I do have a poll. Yes, I do have a poll. I forgot. Who will win the second game today? So we'll do that, and that's usually at the 4th inning. We'll do that, and yeah. So let me just write this down right here because I always write the Mets calendar. Even though I didn't do the game today for the Mets, I'll be back tomorrow to do the Met game. It's a Sunday. So the Mets win in extras. They won the series. Now they go for the sweep tomorrow. They haven't had a sweep. They did a sweep last week on the road. First time all year. Now we're going to go for a second time. So Mets win. That was 5-4. Yeah, 5-4. Yep. All right. So yeah, just waiting. Like I said, change that channel to go to the game. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Mariners wanted to take like 2 out of 3, maybe the 3, but they lost last night. So now, if they think they could still be, and you always got to think that way. If they're gonna, take the division, they're 6 games back. They were 5 before last night's loss. Now, if they can win the next 2 games, you know what I'm saying? They'll be 4 games back. But like I said, the wild card is right there. They're right there for that. So, you know what I'm saying? It keeps everybody afloat. That's at least under, I'd say under 5 games. You're still around in the wild card. So, getting ready for that. Well, anyway, they pitched the ball. Did they just pitch a pitch? Hold on, I didn't get my 3D up here, guys. Don't tell me that again with this. Oh my God. 3D did not come up and the pitch was thrown. There's already 1 out. Okay, we're gonna have problems again. Good old 3D. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, people. You probably signed me out once again, or 3D is not going to be working with this game because it's a nationally televised game? All right, hold on. It says I'm logged out again, guys. Oy. Anyway, that was Brandon Donovan that was up. He was batting 248, so I think he made it out, guys. Just to do all this again. Just to do all this again. And I was already prepared. Anyway, sweeper, four-seam fastball, cutter, and sinker. Those are the four pitches that Hayden Wesniewski pitches. He uses all of them. So, did we get it back? Are we going to have a problem today with this 3D? Is it not going to come on? Is there no... Okay, I was going to say, is there no 3D in this game? Anyway. So, that's going to be the second out. That was thrown to... from the pitcher. So there's two quick outs, and I didn't even get the 3D up yet. Oh, I did now? Okay. So when you hear the outs, of course, you get the outs. So we got two outs. I don't know what the first guy did, but he's out. Score that a 1-3 put out. Here comes Canzone. I hope everything's working. All right, I got my stuff working. Everything's working. 3D's up. Everything's good. Hopefully the chat's going to be working. Anyway, Canzone's batting 255. He's got a 1-0 count. And I'm getting all this problems with the connection on the TV now. Not the internet. That was before. It's always got to be something. And you know what? My wife just told me before that Verizon that I use, wireless, they actually charged us 3 times, and they had to give us back money, and then they gave us back, they said they were going to give us back some, do some stuff. But I tell you right now, these guys dropping the ball with their connection. I have a fast connection, supposedly, but something goes always wrong. So I don't know what's going on right now, guys. I got to use the 3D. So 2-0 count to from Wesniewski to Canzone. That's going to be a call strike. That's 3-2 now. So 3-2 count. And when you get a 3-2 count, you hear this, of course. So I'm just trying to get it going. So anyway, see what happens, right? And that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout. You hear that, of course, and then you get the other side of it. So that's going to be it. No runs, no hits, none left. Going to the bottom of the first. No score. Astros coming up. As I still wait to get a connection. Anyway. And of course, now the sun's going down quicker, so I'm going to have to put on my light. Anyway. This is what happens when you do live, and there's, things that happen not under your own control. So hopefully everything comes back. Let me put my light on. Make sure she's good. You good? You good? Jaden? You good? You still going? What? Jaden, I need to have on my light. I put the light on because you can't keep the light off. Alright. Make sure my daughter's okay. Kids nowadays, they don't answer you when you call them. They're on their phones or on their computer. They're on their stuff. Alright. I just want to make sure my chat's working, so I'm going to put like a hi out there.
Hi.
Okay, it's working. Good.
Hi, gamming for Wright way 6,681.
Okay, it's working. Everything's working. Okay, so So very nice. All right. So Emerson Hancock, we told you already. Pena is in up. He's batting 289. I think if in my opinion, I think if Houston sweeps this series, I think that the Seattle Mariners are probably going to be almost on their way out of the, of the playoffs. So we'll see. It's 1-0 count of trying to get in the playoffs. 1-0 count. That's going to be a strike 1-1. We'll check some scores after this inning, of course. Games are going on. Games are finished, of course. 1-1 count. There is some football, too, if you need that. That's a ground ball to second. Right to first. Score that a 4-3 putout. One gone. It's going to bring up Jordan Alvarez, 323, 36 home runs, and I didn't get his RBIs. Why do they go so fast with that? It's like 83? Am I guessing? Around 80 something, I think it said. But why do they go so fast? It's like they wanted to get it off the screen. They're like, oh, let's get it off the screen. We don't need it here. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. Oh. Just hoping the 3D stays up and that doesn't do that other stuff. That's going to be a ball, 2-0. Next pitch, upstairs, 3-0. Oh, well, against Seattle this season, 4 home runs and 6 RBIs, and he's batting 364. That pitch is outside. He's going to walk him on 4 pitches, and why not, right? Don't let him beat you, I guess, right? First batter on base, first walk of the game. It's going to bring up Paredes, batting 255. It's going to be a strike call. Just getting underway. Bottom of the first. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. 15 homers and 65 RBIs. He's 2 for 5 this series. Swung on, and that's going to be a base hit past the shortstop, and it's going to be first and second, right, just like that. First and second. Houston threatening already. It's going to bring up the newly acquired Varsho. Played a couple of series with the Houston already, so he's batting 233, 8 home runs and 29 RBIs. He's 1 for 4 this series. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good pickup, I would say, at the trading deadline. Gold Glover outfielder. Next pitch is up high for a ball. 1-1. Next pitch is low, 2-1. Two one count. Up and swung on and fouled back. So it's 2-2. Two count. Runners on first and second. Up high, ball, 3-2. Three-two pitch. That's going to be over the third baseman's head. Are they going to score him? No. Just going to be a single, and the bases are going to be loaded. So right away, Houston is threatening already. He got the first out on the ground out, but then he gave up a walk, and those walks usually come around a score. And single and another single, and here comes Jose Altuve, batting .242. He's got 13 home runs. He's got 35 RBIs, and he's 2 for 5. But he's not the Altuve that you usually look for. But there's going to be a ground ball, and oh, no way. Not going to get him. There's no way you were going to throw him out from shortstop in that hole. And that's going to be a single and RBI for Altuve. It's 1-0 Houston. I mean, the ball was hitting that hole, and Altuve still can run. He tried to jump throw it, but it never even got there. It was a bounce that was way off. So here comes Walker, batting .238, and a timeout. Is the pitching coach coming out, or is it just the big Riley coming out? So yeah, not what they wanted to see here, Seattle. This series, runners in scoring position, they're 7 for 10 and 2 home runs, Astros. Whew. 7 for 10, guys, and 2 home runs. This is crazy. Bottom of the first. 1 out, and bases are loaded, and here comes Walker. This game could be over before it even got started. He's got a 23 home runs and a 70 RBI season right now. And that's going to be a strike call. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That's going to be a strike. It's going 2. They're going to challenge it. And that's a strike. So he challenged that and lost. Excuse me. And he lost the challenge. So they down to 1 challenge. And they used it in the first inning. To me, I don't think it should have. But anyway, 1 challenge left for the Astros. The count is still 0-2. And he's going to swing. And that's going to be a strikeout, right? Yeah, he definitely went. First base umpire says he did go. He didn't like that call, but he did swing. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he was way over that plate, guys. So that's a strikeout, and that's what you get for that. That's going to be the first out. First out and first strikeout for Hancock. That's 2 outs. And here comes Trammell. He's got a 228 batting average, 7 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's 0 for 5 this series, and he's got a 0-1 count right now on him. Pitch is swung on, and that's 0-2 count. So right now, to get out of this inning with just 1 run scored, that's huge. I mean, I thought really they can just blow this game open in the first inning. I mean, it still can happen. It's just that right now there's 0-2 count, 2 outs, and 1 run just only scored. So Hancock is trying to stop this right now. See what happens. That's going to be a strikeout. He struck him out, so he gets out of the jam. He gives up 1 run. Second strikeout for him. 1 run on 3 hits and bases, three men left on. At the score after 1 inning, it's 1-0 Astros. Wow, that was a pitching performance right there. If you ever wanted to see it, to get out of a jam. All right. Second inning coming up. Rodriguez, Naylor, and Young. Let's check the scoreboard. Boy, that was I tell you right now, what a way to get. That's Houdini-like. I mean, the guy was, you figure you got Walker coming up. They got out of it, so okay. So Brewers and Dodgers, bottom of the first, no score. And Mizorowski, oh boy, did I want that game. But because I do the spin got this game. But that's what happens. Mizorowski's pitching right now. It's Brewers and Dodgers, no score. You got the final score I did this afternoon, 8-4 Cardinals over the Cubs. The kid Joshua Baez, told you, he crushed it. 3 home runs in a row. Giants 7, Rockies 1. They won the game, Giants. Orioles now winning 2-1 over the Rays, top of the 5th. The Marlins and Reds 2-1. End of 3. And let's go back to the game. The first pitch to Rodriguez was a strike. He's batting .257. Next pitch is going to be a base hit. Pass in through the middle. Out to center fielder, picks it up. First hit for the Seattle Mariners. I think that would price it. That getting out of that jam, changes momentum. That's what I believe. So, man on first. Just like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's Naylor who's batting .266. He takes the strike call. 0-1. 10 home runs and 44
Congrats
RBIs.
on the Mets walk-off win.
You believe that, Salty? Unbelievable. I watched the whole game. I almost didn't start my game on time. Look out. Here they come. I believe Gary now. 0-2 count on Naylor. Yeah, man. They won the series. They go for the sweep tomorrow. 0-2 count on a Naylor. I'm telling you, they're having a good August there. I think they're now 7-5. And that's ground ball, base hit, past the second baseman. I told you, just like that. And going to third base is Julio. I'm telling you right now, because of that, getting out of that jam in the first inning, it psyched them up to Seattle. Seattle now says, well, you know what? We got out of one. It could have been worse. They only got 1 run. And here we go. So first and third, no outs. And here comes Young. batting .258. Swung on, and that's going to be right to the pitcher. The pitcher bobbled it. He can't get it. Oh, wow. I think he bobbled it and lost it, and a run's going to score. That's going to be an RBI. I think it's a base hit for Young. Let's see. Should be a base hit. Let's see. The pitcher got it, bobbles it, then he couldn't get it back, and then when he fell, he didn't even throw it. So I'm saying a base hit, RBI for Young. This game is tied up. And here comes the big dump. Not the same big dump from 60 home runs a year ago. Batting .158. First pitch to him. Swung on, and he is underneath it, and the catcher goes back, and it's out of play. 0-1. He's got 12 home runs and 43 RBIs, and he's 0 for 2 this series. I mean, that's something, you know. That you just, I mean, that's a big drop-off from 60 home runs the year before. And that's going to be a ball 1-1. But he's still dangerous. I don't care. Still dangerous. 12 home runs right now. Runners on first and second. Tie game 1-1. Top of the second. Pitch. That's a strike. I think he would have blasted that if he was okay this year. 1-2 count. Wazinski's about to throw his 20th pitch in the game. Second inning. So 20 pitches. But like I said, I do believe that the getting out of that jam really changed the momentum in the game right now. Now it's Wazinski's turn to get out of a jam. And I think he swung, guys. Yeah, he swung. See? Not good swing right there. That's an out. First out of the inning. And first strikeout for... Let me see. First strikeout? No, second strikeout? Second strikeout. No, wait. I don't even know what happened. I think it's the second strikeout. Here comes Robles. Batting .256. First pitch is low for a ball. Oh, if it's not the 3D, guys, it's the TV. No home runs and 7 RBIs this season, Victor Robles. 3 for 5 this series. Swung on and fouled back. 1-1. One count. Next pitch is swung on, and that might blop in center fielder. Oh, he missed it. Varsho did not get it. It goes back to the wall. 1 run. Here comes the second run. Here comes the third run. They slide right behind each other. What? They slid right behind each other. Naylor came in, and then Young right after him. Wow. And a triple, I guess they give him a triple. Varsho dove for that, did not get it. And that was it. Young, wow, that was unbelievable. Because the thing was, if you watch it, I'm going to give him a triple and 2 RBIs. The funny thing is that Naylor didn't start running. And if going to third, coming back. Robles back at third. But this is weird. Young slid right after right on the backside. The backside of he was slid right in. I know, Woody. Everybody, Woody. That's funny. Anyway, but the funny thing is that when he hit the ball, Naylor didn't move, and before you knew it, Young was right up his butt at second base. So they were running a tandem right down the. Oh my God, they're so lucky. But anyway, Brock Rodan, he hit his first major league hit last night. It was a double. He's got a 250 batting average, and he's 1-1 count right now. So he's a rookie. Got his first hit yesterday. Next pitch is upstairs. 2-1. That was funny. That was hilarious. I mean, Young slid, and he got what's his name's butt right in his face when he stood up. You know how you slide and stand up? He's right there. Anyway. And that's going to be a strike. 2-2. And like I said, because of what happened with that getting out of that jam, Seattle got momentum. It happens. It happens. You think that a team is going to get 5 or 6 runs, or at least 4 in the first inning. They got 1. Now Seattle's got 3, almost 4 if they get this in, and he struck them out. Another strikeout. It's going to bring up Donovan. Oh, wow. First player with the Mariners to be back-to-back triples since Malik Smith, July 13th of 2019. And he's going to throw his 30th pitch, and Donovan is 0 for 1. And he's at 0-1 count right now, and I did not get what he did the first time up. They didn't show me. It was so fast when the game started. It was before I even got the 3D up. Tell me what it's going to be. Nope, not going to tell me? Okay, don't tell me. Be like that. So 0-2 count. That's up high. 1-2. One-two count. That's going to be down the line at first. Foul. Just, you know what? Every time these 800 number people are on my stream, they love it. They just want to get their own little time. So it's a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Up high for a ball. 2-2. Two count. Swung on and still fouled back. Still 2-2. Always some kind of insurance scam. Oh, we see what you got over. Get out of here, please. And that's a ground ball. That's gonna go through past the second baseman, and the run's gonna score. That ball was hit slowly, but Altuve couldn't get to it. That's another run and RBI. Make that 4-1. I thought for sure maybe Altuve would get to that, but he was playing over towards the first base side. And here comes Randy Arozarena. Grounded out. First time up. They're almost batting around in this inning. It was 3 quick outs in the first. And then all of a sudden now, it's almost batting around. This year, he's batting .429, 2 home runs and 7 RBIs against Houston. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Trying to end this inning. Nope. Ball. 1-2. There goes the swinging around again. Here comes a pitch. Inside. 2-2. He's about to throw his 40th pitch of the game in the top of the second, so they're really making him work. Probably won't be around by the 5th inning of these, unless gets a quicker innings. Here comes a pitch. He swung on. That's going to be foul down the left field line. Making him work. Two and two. Here comes a pitch. Swung on and misses. Going to strike him out. But Seattle scores 4 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. They leave a man on. Going to the bottom of the second. It's 4-1 Mariners. Coming up in the bottom of the second will be Smith, Vasquez, and Pena. And we'll check some scores again. Brewers 2, Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the second. Joey Ortiz 2-run home run is 6th for the Brewers. Orioles now lead 3-1. Good old Pete Alonso. Now he's starting to cook. He's got his 27th home run. And I can't wait for him to come to Citi Field. I'm doing all 3 games. And I'm hoping that Pete destroys the Mets. I'm sorry. I just can't. And I want them to see that how good this guy was, and you gave him up because you didn't want to pay him the money. The 3. You don't want to give him 5 years. Anyway, that game's in the 6th, top of the 6th. Anyway, Marlins at Reds tied at 2, 2-2, end of 4. Padres at Guardians, Guardians 2, Padres 1, bottom of the second. Phillies 1, Twins nothing. JT Realmuto, sacrifice fly. Red Sox 1, Pirates nothing. Will Abreu, solo home run, is 22nd. D-backs and Braves, D-backs 3, Braves 2. All right. That's it for the games that are going. And here comes Cam Smith batting .225, 16 home runs and 45 RBIs. And 1 for 4. Ground ball to short over the first. That's 1 gone. Score that a 6-3 putout. going to bring up Vasquez. First pitch to Vasquez is a strike. Oh, wow. I thought it was a ball. You're going to challenge it. I think that's a ball, guys. The catcher scooped it back up. Yeah, that's definitely a ball. That's a mistake by the umpire. Yep. They keep their challenges. They keep their one challenge left. So 1-0. Sometimes these umpires get fooled by the, they bring the catcher's mitt up. That's going to be a ball. 2-0. Thank you for the subscribe. I do appreciate you. That's for you. You should have told me who you are. I would have shouted you out. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm an easy guy. Come on now. Tell me who you're rooting for or you're not rooting for. Christian Vasquez, I'm sorry, is 214 batting average, 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's 1 for 2 this series, and he takes a ball. It's 3-1 right now. So, yeah. And now it's going to be his 30th pitch, Hancock. And that pitch is swung on, and that might go, and it goes. They had to stamp on that because it was delivered right to the right field bleachers. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's now 4-2, inching back. Home run. He got all of that, man. He got all of that. Yep. All right, so here comes Pena. He grounded out his first time up, and he takes a pitch, and he's going to pop out to shortstop. He's on the outfield grass, and he makes the catch. I think that's that rookie kid. Yeah. Plays short. 1 gone. 2 gone. Sorry. This? Okay, this is the top. Yeah. Brings up Alvarez, who walked his first time up. Swung on, and he just missed that. That's going to be a fly ball right to center fielder. And that's going to be the 3rd out. But they get a run on a home run, solo home run by Vasquez. End of 2. It's 4-2 Mariners. That's close. This game's close. I don't, you know. Coming up for the Mariners would be Canzone, Rodriguez, and Naylor. All right. I mean, you never know. It must be me, guys. When I do games, I get a lot of long balls here. Today, when I did that kid, I was just saying, I said, oh wow, look, he came from AAA. I'm not sure if this is his first game or not. I looked it up. I thought it was his first game, but I asked Salty, my man right here, Salty, Boston Red Sox fan. And I said, Salty, did this guy? He said, yeah. All of a sudden, he hit his 2nd home run. So the first home run, I looked up, I said, before I even did the first home run, I said, look at this kid. He's got 34 5 home runs in the minors, 80 RBI. I said, why wasn't this kid brought up earlier? Then bang, first pitch. And then when Salty told me, bang, on the 2nd pitch. And then he came out and the same pitcher pitched again. And I'm like, why is this pitcher pitching again? Bang! He sets a record for 3 home runs in his first ever game in the big leagues. I was hoping for 4. He missed it. I mean, it was short, but, you know, but still, what a game. So, Canzone, I think he struck out his first time up. Here comes the pitch, and he's swinging that first pitch. What are we first pitching swinging here, people? And that's going to be a fly out to center field. Well, it's okay. It's a fast game. I can use it. So, 1 out. Here comes Rodriguez, who singled and scored a run. 1 for 1. First time up. Wisniewski is still in the game. That's going to be a strike call. Next pitch is going to be a ball. 1-1. Why are they wearing that? Not sure why. That's a ground ball foul, so it's 1-2. Trying to figure out why. I just noticed that on the cap. That's going to be inside pitch. 2-2. Does anybody know why they're wearing the Hall of Fame caps on Houston? I didn't spot that this afternoon with anybody else. That's going to be a ground ball. Third base, picked up. Thrown to first. Score that a 5-3 putout. Unless it's their Hall of Fame. I don't know. 2 outs. Here comes Naylor, who singled and run scored. That's outside for a ball. 1-0. That's a foul ball out of play. 1-1. Wisniewski is about to throw his 50th pitch of the game. So, top of the third. He's like 20 pitches more than he should probably. So we'll see how long he goes. You always want to keep that down. You want to try to keep it as much as you can so you can stay in there longer, but sometimes that's up high. I don't need a hit by batter. Hit by pitcher. I already got the day done. I need it for tomorrow, not today. Every day, of course, you know. Okay, 2-1 count to Naylor. Ground ball, foul down the first base line. Nice play by the ball boy. 2-2. Timeout, Naylor. After this inning, I got to check on my daughter. Hear things. 3-2. If I don't, my wife will shoot me. No, not shoot. Don't say that. Kill me. No, don't say that either. You know what I mean. Three-two count. And that's going to be a strike him out. So that's going to be an easy inning right there. And that's what he needed because he's got 50 plus. All right, so strike out. So no runs, no hits, none left. We are now going to the bottom of the third. 4-2 Mariners. Coming up will be Paredes, Varsho, and Altuve, and I'll be right back again. You guys want anything? All right. All good. Oh, come on, hat. What the hell? Now my hat's getting stuck. All right. Still not back yet? All right. Start programming yourself. You figure you had to do it. You get back just in time. Look at that. Just in time. All right. So, same pitch? Yeah, he's still there. Hancock's still there. All right, so it's going to be Paredes, who singled his first time up. And I think it was Paredes that scored. Let me see. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. Next pitch is going to be a strike. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Still 0-2. I'm sorry. Still 0-2. 0-2 count. Low. Ball. 1-2. Don't forget, after this inning, we'll check the poll. See who's going to win this. Oh, it goes past the shortstop. Base hit. It went right under the glove of the shortstop. That's the second hit for Paredes. And here comes Varsho, who singled his first time up. He worked some magic in the first, getting out of that jam. That's a strike swinging. 0-1. Next pitch is a strike call. 0-2. Another 0-2 count. And here comes his 40th pitch. About to be thrown in the bottom of the third. That's going to be swung on and missed. That's going to be a strikeout. Barely fooled on that, it looked like to me. And that's going to be his third strikeout of the game. Brings up Altuve, who's got the RBI single, infield hit. Woo! First pitch is swung on and fouled back. When you start doing 2 games, then you come back and you sit in your chair. Well, actually, I sat in this chair all day because I was watching that Met game. But it starts hurting your back after a while. 0-1 count. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Flipped over to second for 1. Over to first. Wow, they got Altuve. Well, he's getting older, I guess. So, what just happened? So, score that. A 5-4 to 3 double play to end the inning. So, no runs. 1 hit and none left. We're going to the 4th. It's 4-2 Mariners. And now we're going to, well, first let's see who's coming up for them. Young, right? Yeah, Young, Raleigh, and Robles. All right, so there we go. So now we'll check the poll. Just give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure I get everything correctly. So we got that. Oh, no runs. All right. All right, so we did the poll and see who will win this second game. Now, I already told you the Astros, we all know that the Astros won the first game. So if they win this game, they win the series. And they go for the sweep tomorrow. But let's see what we got. Well, we got 12 votes. Thank you for the votes. Appreciate it. We have Mariners at 25%. And we have the Astros at 75%. So right now, the Mariners with the 25% are winning the poll because they're winning the game. But we'll check it again at the top of the 8th, see what happens by that time. So anyway, here we go. All right, so there we go. Well, we can check some scores again. Something may be going brewing on this. Well, I wanted to check some scores, but the game's coming back. No, anyway, we'll check it after this inning. And that's going to be a strike to Young, who's 1 for 1. That's his 0-1 count. Young singled and got an RBI last time up. That's going to be a ground ball. Another base hit past the second baseman. Second hit for Young. Here comes the big dump, who struck out his first time up. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. 1-0. I mean, you got to think, has this ever happened in Major League Baseball when a guy hits 60 home? Well, anyway, I don't think anybody, catcher-wise, but coming back the next year, and that's going to be a strike, 1-1, and getting only 12 home runs now? And RBIs are like, what, 30-something? So that's a big dump. That's a big, that's big. It's a 1-1 count to Raleigh. Now, I think he was on the IL too, so I don't know if that was what did it, but still, wow. 1-1 count. Runner on first. No outs. Oh, that's the wife. That's a check swing foul ball. So we got an 0-2 count. Oh and 2. And that's Throw to first. He's back safely. It's a 1-2 count. Pitch is swung on, and that's going to be flied out to center field. Playable, and that's going to be an out. All right. One gone. It's going to bring up Robles, who tripled and 2 runs scored. They're about to throw. Wisniewski's about to throw his 60th pitch of the game, top of the 4th. And that's ball 1, 1-0. Next pitch is a ball, 2-0. Pitch is ball, 3-0. And that's going to be a call strike, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Walked him.
I'm walking here.
That's the first walk given up by Wisniewski. Runners on first and second, and here comes Brock. He struck out his first time up. Well, he's the 10th player in Seattle history with a 2+ RBI debut yesterday. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Chance for another RBI. That's going to be a strike swinging, 0-2. A lot of rookies coming up. And a lot of good ones, too. Like I said, I cannot believe that rookie this afternoon. Wow. That's going to be low. That just makes me, like, want to watch that, like, see that guy again tomorrow. Hopefully they keep him in the game. Like, oh, well, got 3 home runs, give him a day off kind of deal. No. Especially when you're fighting for playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Keep yourself around. I think you play your best. So 1-2 count. That swung on, and he struck out again. It's 2 outs. That's going to bring up Donovan, who singled an RBI his first time up. No, he's 1 for 2. I'm sorry. I didn't get the first time what he did. That's why I missed it, because of the 3D started before I got it ready. So he's 1 for 2 with the single and the RBI. I know that. That's going to be swung on, and that's going to be out of play. Maybe? Yeah, out of play. Right field. He's about to throw his 70th pitch of the game. and only the top of the fourth. So you don't know. They might get him through 6. Depends on how he does. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Outside ball. Tonight with the runners in scoring position, the Mariners are 3 for 6 and the Astros are 2 for 4. Swung on and foul. Alec foul tipped. 1-2 strike count now. Top of the fourth, 4-2 Seattle. 1-2 pitch, first and second. Here comes the pitch. Up high. 2-2. Two pitch. Swung. No swing. Didn't even swing. 3-2. On deck is Randy Rosarina. 3-2 pitch coming up. Swung on, and that's going to be outside of first. Foul ball. Three-two pitch. Swung on and still foul back. Runner was going on that one too. Just bringing his pitch count way up. 75 right now. Three-two pitch. That's going to be ground ball. Base hit up the middle. A base hit past the third baseman. Run's going to score. It's now 5-2. First and third. Another RBI for Donovan. 2 for 3 tonight. He kept fouling off pitches, and then he got one that he liked. And he got it past the third baseman and gets an RBI. So first and third. And here comes Randy Rosarina. He's 0 for 2 tonight, Randy. The pitching coach come out talking to Wesneski. In the bullpen warming up is Brian King, the left-handed pitcher for Houston. So I say if he doesn't get this out, that's a problem. But here comes Randy Rosarina. First pitch is going to be inside for a ball. One and all count. Throw to first, back safely. One disengagement, you get 2. Of course, if you don't get him on the third, it's a balk. I've seen that one. So he grounded out and struck out tonight. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. Pitch low for a ball. 2-1. He's about to throw his 80th pitch of the game. But if he gives up a run, he's out of he's out of the game once he gives it up. Guy should be getting ready right now in the bullpen. He throws to first. That's going to be second engagement. Disengagement. He throws over there again. He better get him. If not, they're going to balk in a run and get him over to second. Got to make sure you get him. 2-1 count. It's going to be a ball. 3-1. Three-one count. Swung on, and he hit that pretty up there, and it's going to stay in the ball field, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder, and that's going to end the inning. Just to get one run. Hold on here. Right, one run on 2 hits, and they leave 2 men on base. So the score now is 5-2 Seattle. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th will be Walker, Trammell, and Smith. Let's check the scoreboard. Where is it? All right. The Brewers lead the Dodgers 4-1. William Contreras hit a 2-run homer in his 12th. That's in the end of the 4th. The Orioles lead the Rays 3-2. That's in the end of 7th. I told you already about Pete Alonso hitting his 27th for the Orioles. Reds 4, Marlins 3, bottom of the 6th. Guardians 2, Padres 1, top of the 5th. Phillies still leading 1-0 over the Twins. Red Sox still leading 1-0 over the Pirates. Over Willie Abreu solo home run is 22nd. D-backs 6, Braves 2. That's top of the 4th. Nolan Arenado, his 2-run home run, his 19th of the season. And that's it. That's everything. If you want to know some football scores. Baltimore 7, Philadelphia nothing. Second quarter. Seattle 7, Dallas nothing. First quarter. All right, let's get back to the game. Give you some football scores too. Exhibition, of course. Walker 0 for 1. He swings at a pitch, and it's 0-1. He struck out his first time up. I mean, Hancock's got a perfect pitching. He's got 44 pitches in the 4th inning. So you got to make this guy start working more. You make Walker throw more pitches. You can't just take his pitches. So it was 0-2 count. I missed that. So it's 1-2 now. Pitch is swung on, and that's going to be right to, shortstop. He bobbled it, but he gets control of it, and he gets the out. So he bobbles it, picks it back up, throws out Trammell. Who is it? Trammell. Walker. I'm sorry, Walker. 6-3 put out. He scooped it, backhand, hit off the heel of the glove, picked it right up with his glove, and threw him right out. So 6-3 put out. Here comes Trammell, who struck out his first time up. Trammell, 0-1 count right now. Like I said, you're swinging at. Houston is swinging at his pitches. They're not making them work. That's a ball. 1-1. That's a big part of the game, you know. It's a big part. I believe that's a big part of the game, trying to get that pitcher to really, you know, the starting pitcher at least. That's a 1-2 count. Swung on and missed, struck him out. How many he's got? How many strikeouts he's got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's got 4 strikeouts. And here comes Smith, who grounded out his first time up. That was his 50th pitch, Hancock. First pitch is swung on and fouled off. 0-1. After this inning, I'm going to check to see how many Major League Baseball games I've done that are not Met games. And of course, I'll check the Mets that I have in my playlist. See it all, because it seems like I got a full. This whole thing right here is every single game that I scored the game. I scored the game with, you know, so it's very heavy. It started off. My wife gave me a folder, and now it's like the folder is. I need to start putting or do something with these scorecards. Anyway, that's gonna be a foul down the first base line, just foul. 1-2. So yeah. They come. It's quick. I'm here seriously. I learned this stuff when I was a kid, when I was younger. And that's a strikeout. So yeah, let's see. So boom. So no runs. Where's my pen? No runs, no hits, none left. We are going to the 5th inning. 5-2 Seattle. Coming up for Seattle will be Canzone, Rodriguez, and Naylor. So there you go. And let me just, I just want to check because I know there's a number and I just don't remember the number. So I'll look it up very quickly. So I have it. I'll write it down for myself. That way if I say it, so go to my site, go to playlist. It should tell me what I got on my playlist. Alright, so I started out with 4 spring training Met games. It was the worst thing in the world because they didn't have anything to use and it was horrible. But I did it to practice. The Mets games I've done 62. Okay, so 62 Met games. We'll put that up here somewhere on my calendar. 62 Met games. And then we've done, as of this one's accounted, this one's included, will be 58 Major League Baseball games that are not Mets. And there you go. So all that paperwork is in my my, I don't know what they call it, attaché, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that's a lot of baseball. Anyway, Yep, 5th inning. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 runs, 5 hits for the Astros. So, new pitcher in the game for the is King. King is in the game for the Astros, and he's got a 48 games, 3.96 ERA, 41 strikeouts, 19 walks in 48 games. So there you go. King is the second pitcher in the game. Canzone is 0 for 2 today. He struck out and flew out, and he has a 1-1 count right now. And there you go. And that's going to be a strike, so it's 1-2. That's going to be a ball, 2-2. Next pitch is swung on and foul back. Still 2-2. Here comes the pitch, ground ball. That's going to be to Altuve. He gets it, and I think he's going to be safe, guys. Nice try by Altuve, but that's going to be an infield hit. He doesn't have that gun of an arm, so it's a single by Canzone. He beat that out with his legs. So here comes Rodriguez, who singled and he grounded out. 1 for 2. First pitch is outside for a ball. How old is Altuve? I think I asked that question once before. I'm not sure. Played a long time for that team. That's a ground ball. This is going to be again now. Altuve throws it away. Oh man, he made the play, then he threw it away. You can't give him a hit for that. I'm sorry. That is not a hit. Could be, I don't know what you call it. That's not a hit. What are you giving him on that, people? He gets it in the hole. He tries to get this force out at second, but he threw it away. So I think it's a E3, E4. I'm sorry, E4. I'm thinking E4, guys. There's no home book. Well, it's a home book for the Astros. But anyway, it's first and second, and it's going to bring up Naylor, who singled and scored. He's 1 for 2 and struck out. So right there is opening up the floodgates if you do that, and that's not good. And I just said, right before that happened, I said, he's getting old, doesn't have the good throw, and then he throws it wild. So here we go, 1-1 count. Ground ball, foul, so it's 1-2. I mean, what are you going to do? Mariners are 8 for 20 this series with the runners in scoring possession. 8 for 20. Like I said, the Astros are 7 for 12 and 3 home runs. So runners in scoring position is a big thing. Big thing. The more you get, the more you win. Chances of winning are. That's going to be a ball. 2-2. So I'm not sure if you guys saw it. I watched that. I like watching stuff like that. But I watched the 50 years of the Mariners. Then I saw like the home run derby. and he struck him out. And Ishiro was cracking him out of
How
here.
is the Astros playing so bad?
I don't know, banker. But that's a strikeout right there. Nailers out. So that was a good thing when watching Ishiro. So 2 singles, 2 runs, and RBI for Cole Young. And that's going to be a foul ball. So yeah, watching Ishiro, man, hitting a home run derby. That was funny. Still can hit. Young is that's a foul ball. It's
You think
0-2.
the Astros already lost?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. They're no. Not at all. Not at all. This game is still in the top of the 5th. They got people that can, you know what I'm saying? They got guys that can come back. And then, like I said, they're on, I think, Hancock, if you can get past, if he gets past the 5th inning, it's, I can't call it. It's too early to call. I mean, I don't think the game's ever over. Even when the game's, like, if the game is, like, anywhere, anything close. I mean, to me, it's never over till that last out. So you can never say it's over till the last out. I mean, Cole Young 0-2. Now, what they need to do is to stop the scoring, and then error. I mean, Altuve making an error right there opens up the gate for more to happen. So anyway, it's a 1-2 count. All you need is a nice double play right now. Oh, check swing, fouls it off. Yeah, I never. That's a good thing about baseball. There is no clock, so last out. You got to get the last out to win the game. He's about to throw his 20th pitch, King, in this inning. So right there, that's another thing. That's a ground ball. He's going to step on third. He can't. Yeah, he wasn't going to get him at first. The kid runs. But they get the force out. Fielder's choice. 2 outs. And here comes the big dump. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. If this was last year, he'd be crushing the ball right now. But it's not. But he's still dangerous. Doesn't matter what he's batting right now. He's still dangerous. That's a swinging strike. 0-1. Yeah. Oh, there's my friend the dog. He's always there's another strike. Look at that. Swinging strike. 0-2. So, no 2 count. Runner on first and second. 2 outs. It's 5-2 Seattle. Top of the 5th. Trying to keep this game close. King needs to get this out. And it's way up high. I'll do it again. That pitch is swung up, and that's popped up. That's playable. Well, Altuve's going out there. Nope. Right fielder's coming in, and he's going to make the catch. I was going to say, don't let Altuve go out that far. That's it. All right. So, no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Going to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 Seattle. Coming up, top Vasquez, Pena, and Alvarez. There you go. So let's see. So, all right. So between the Met games and the MLB games, I've done 120 games. So 120 games. And all this paperwork. So, yeah. Now it's got all this stuff in here. All right, so here we go. Let's go to the scoreboard now. See what's going on out there in the exchange. End of 5, still Brewers 4, Dodgers 1. And I forgot Mizorowski was pitching. Let's see what he's done. 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. And he's only, well, that's 5 for 5. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts. Right? There you go. The Orioles 3-2 over the Rays. Reds 4-3 over the Marlins, bottom of the 7th. Guardians 4, Padres 1, end of 5. Phillies now lead 8-0 over the Twins. Bryson Stott hit a 3-run home run. And let's go back to the game. Vasquez is coming up. He's got that home run. 1 for 1. And Hancock is at 55 pitches in the bottom of the 5th. Now, what they need to do, like I said, is that the Astros got to take more pitches. And that's a ball inside. Make him work. Because he's on a path right now to go like 7 or 8. 1-0 count. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back, so we got a 1-2 count. Two games tomorrow. We got the Mets early, and of course the night game. And I'm trying to figure out who that was. That's a strikeout. That's another strikeout by Hancock. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. He's going to bring up Pena, grounded out and popped out, and it's going to be the 60th pitch of the game, and that's going to be a swinging strike, missed, 0-1. I want to say Dodgers tomorrow night. I'll look it up.
Boost viewers on the stream. Promotion Rue.
Who happened? What was that? That's going to be a... No, stop that. That is... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give cheap viewers to pay. Get out of here. Anyway, tomorrow's game, tomorrow night. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Well, we're right back out here tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's game is the Mariners and Astros. So we will have that game tomorrow night. Well, I will. I did not know that. Okay. That pitch is swung on, and that's going to be popped up. Playable in the outfield shortstop. Outfield grass makes the catch. So there you go. Wow. So it out. I did not know that. That's all right. Now we can see what's going to happen. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Jordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. You need the big guy to start going. So yeah, tomorrow night's game, the second game of my Sunday doubleheader, will be this right here. Will it be a sorry, oh my God, Bill, come on now. A rubber game? Because if the game stays the way it is right now, it's going to be a 1-1, and they're going for the win tomorrow to see who's going to take the series. Or are the Astros going to come back, win tonight, and then go for the sweep tomorrow? So there you go. But there's a shot. Alvarez, it's hit right to, okay, I didn't even see Rosarina. They were showing me the center fielder, but that's an easy out by the left fielder, Rosarina. So no runs, no hits, none left. We're going to the 6th inning. 5-2. Coming up is going to be Robles, Rodon, and Donovan. So yeah, so now I know. When I put it on my later tonight, I'll just put it up there, my 2 games for tomorrow. Mets, they're going for they actually won the 2 games, so they're going for the sweep. Second sweep of the year they're trying to get. And like I said, we don't know what's going to happen in this game. If it happens, will either be a sweep or it'll be a rubber game tomorrow. So there you go. There you go. No, that's not even right. The right thing. Oh boy. Oops. I shut that off like an idiot. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Just taking a little relaxation break with my voice. Oh, they're showing the kid. And he also hit it Oppo Taco also. Yeah, he did both sides. He went off. That kid went off. That name, you got to watch that name, guys. I got to call it. That was cool. I got to call 3 home runs that the kid hit. And then Blanco is in the game for the Astros. And Robles is 1 for 1, and Robles hit that triple, 2 RBI, and a walk. And now it's a 0-1 count from Robles. So, no, from Blanco. This is the ground ball. Oh, nice play by the third baseman. Oh, you got to give that. That is a Gold Glove play right there. Gold Glove by Paredes. What a stab. First Gold Glove of the game. Score that a 5-3 putout. He dove, and what a beautiful play. So Robles is out. So like I said, Blanco is in the game. Blanco, right? Blanco. Give me 1 second. And Rodon is struck out twice now. Yesterday he made his major Major league debut yesterday. Got an RBI double. Now he's got 2 strikeouts. Now if you get the 3rd strikeout, it's called the sombrero, and then you get the nice music played after it. It's a 1-1 count. Now it's a 2-1 count. This is the 3rd pitcher for the Astros, Blanco. They didn't tell me his information. And that's going to be a ball low. 3-1. You definitely want to stay away from that 3 strikeout or even 4 strikeout, the golden sombrero. So 3-1 count. That's going to be a ball, and it's going to be a walk. First walk given up by Blanco.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Here comes Donovan. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. First pitch is low for a ball. And this is another thing, guys. When you want to keep a game close, you need to put somebody that's going to keep it close. And right now, when you walk a batter, danger, that's going to be a strike, 1-1. You got the first out because you got a beautiful play by your third baseman, but then you walk the next batter. Now you need to get out of this if you want to have any kind of chance to keep this game or come back in this game. That's another ball. But like I said, I believe, and I've seen it all year with the Mets, that's why you use these relief pitches too much. They're being used so much. And when you use them a lot, they're going to come up with bad games. And this is what happens with guys that come up with. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be a double play right there. There you go. You needed the double play, and you got the double play. And that ends the inning. So score that a 6-3 double play. Just like that. Inning's over. Pitcher's best friend. And he got it. What more can you ask for? So no runs, no hits, and none left on. We're going to the bottom of the 6th now. 5-2 Mariners. Coming up will be the man who made the play, of course, Paredes, Varsho, and Altuve. And is Hancock still going to be in the game? I think he will be. I think he will. I think that he's pitching a great game, and until he gives up something or until he meets that 100 mark, he's staying in that game. The object is for you guys, for the Astros, to make him work. Bring that pitch count up. Anyway, we're going to go to the, where are we going? Oh, we're going to the scoreboard. We'll go to the scoreboard now. Still Brewers 4, Dodgers 1. That's at the bottom of the 6th now. So let's see what's going on with the Mirza. No, he still got 5 strikes. 5 strikeouts. And then we got still Orioles 3-2. That's at the bottom of the 9th inning. Rays trailing, but they have men on first and third with 2 outs and a 2-2 count. Whoa. Marlins at Reds, 4-3 Reds, top of the 8th. And back to the game. So that game is interesting right there, the Rays. First place, Yankees did lose again today to the Blue Jays, 2nd time in a row. Of course, the Red Sox, the Baltimore Orioles, I think they might be out of that information, the standings, but not the wild card, of course. Anyway, that's going to be good. Paredes is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and he takes a strike, 0-1. And that's going to be and Hancock's still in the game, and that's going to be popped up. That's going to go out to right field, and that's going to be playable, and that's an out. See, he's still in that game, guys. He's going to bring up Varsho, who singled and struck out. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be right to shortstop. Picked up, throw to first. Quick one. 6-3 put out. And that's another thing. Like I said, you guys, there's the Astros are swinging at right. You know, they're not taking. This is going to be his 70th pitch right now, guys, in the 6th inning. So he's actually over 10. You figure you want to be like around that much because you're 10 pitches over than what you should be for having a real, like, you know. But RBI single his first time up, and then a hit to a double play. Altuve.
Please, Astros, I need this win.
This is a tough one, I'm telling you. You got this guy in this game here. He's pitching a gem, Hancock. 70 pitches, bottom of the 6th. That's a strike, 0-1. That's another strike, 0-2. I mean, Hancock came in this game at 6-7 record. That's ball. So the only you get a home run, and he's giving up a home run and RBI to Altuve, and he struck him out right there. So that was the quickest inning he could ever want. That just makes him go another inning. That's a no runs, no hits, none left. We are now going to the 7th inning. Still 5-2. Mariners. Coming up in the 7th will be Randy Arozarena and Canzone and Rodriguez. And are they going to have another pitcher? Because if it does, it'll be their 4th pitcher of the game. So, yeah, you know, these games, like I said, are too tough to call, especially when you got. And it's funny because since Friday, when I did the Cubs game, there's been pitchers that's been in the game for like, what's his name was throwing a no-hitter. Clay Holmes, who was traded from my team, the Mets, to the Cubs, and he had a great game. He lost a no-hitter in the 6th, but again, you got these guys pitching 6-7 innings, and there's no way to come back from it. And then the night before that, the Rays pitcher went 9 innings. I've never done that. Any of these games, out of 120 games that I've done this year, no pitcher had ever thrown 9 innings of baseball. Just one guy, and he did it, the Rays guy, and he won the game. So you never know what these. You never know. You don't know what the pitchers are going to do. But if you're not, if you're swinging at every pitch, thinking it's a good pitch, then you're hitting into his. You're hitting his pitches. So, but it's a tough one to call right now. It's still got time here. And Blanco is still in the game, and Randy Arozarena is up, and he's 0-4-2. No, 0-3 actually, 0-3. That's a strike. 0-1. That's going to be a strike. 0-2. So 0-2. Next pitch is going to be a swinging strikeout. He swung right at that. Missed it. That's his first strikeout, Blanco. Here comes Canzone, who singled his last time up. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Next pitch is a ground ball foul. Outside of first. 1-1. Next pitch is inside for a ball. 2-1. Next pitch low. 3-1. On deck batter Julio Rodriguez. Next pitch. Strike call. 3-2. He looked right at that one. 3-2 pitch. Swung on. That's going to be looped over the head and into center field. He may go 2. Let's see the throw. He's going to be safe with a double. Just beat it out. So a double for Canzone. That's his second hit. That's a hustle double right there. Altuve got to it, but no tag. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez is, well, let's see, they didn't show me nothing. Hate that. First pitch of Rodriguez is fly ball, foul, actually out of play. Give me nothing now. Why not? Come on. Hello. All right, well, let's see what I got. He singled his first time up, grounded out a second, and he got on base with an error. So there you go. They just don't have it on their screen anymore. That's going to be popped up. That's going to be out of play. It's 0-2. 0-2. Next pitch is swung on and it's fouled back. Still 0-2. Nah, timeout. Catch is coming out. Talk to him. Well, you definitely don't want to give him anything that's 0-2 in the strike zone. So, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What do you got to say? Don't throw it down the middle. Guy is dangerous. Oh, 2 count. Pitch is thrown. That pitch is swung on. And that's going to be hit to center field. And it's going to make the catch. Is he going to tag up to go to third? Yes, he is. So the runner goes to third. So on the out, they get him over to third. So 2 outs. There you go. Now, this brings up Naylor, who's got 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a single. And a run scored. Oh, yeah. Now they got the man on third with the 2 outs now. Tougher to score now. And he takes a swing and fouls it back. They would love that extra run right there. make it a 4-run lead. But right now, it's still 3. And 0-1 count. So their job right now is to stop it. Swung on, and that's fouled back, so it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Next pitch. Oh, he did go, guy. I think he went. Yeah, he went. Third base umpire says he did swing. And that's the inning. So no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Coming up for the Astros will be Walker, Trammell, and Smith. So here we go, another 7th inning stretch done today. This is the second one and last one, of course, of the day. If I can find my stretch music. There we go. Oh boy, what a game. Oh yeah. Love it when you get to the 7th inning stretches of games. Oh, that's one time. Go to the second time. I think, no, I think still Hancock will still be in the game, guys. I think he'll still be in this game until something like a walk or ball, or an error. I mean, something that's going to make a single, anything that's going to get him out of this game. But I don't think he's going to come out now. I think he's still going to be in this game. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. All right. Here we go. All right, still in the game, like I told you. First pitch to. Oh my God, they don't even have a straight. Hello. 0-1. Okay, I was gonna say they have no. Walker struck out and grounded out. Next pitch is a 0-2 foul ball, 0-2 count. I got to do my own because there's nothing on the screen anymore. They decided not to do it anymore. 0-2 count. He swung on, fouled that out of play. Still 0-2. I don't even know his pitch count, guys, because they don't have it up there anymore. Not good there, buddy. What happened? Don't know. Next pitch is swung. Nope, that's ball. 1-2. Oh. Next pitch is outside. 2-2. Is he around 75 pitches, I think? I think it's around 75. I'm going. Oh, wow. Maybe he's around almost 90, 80. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. There's a problem when you get this guy still in the game and you can't get him out. He's getting you out. That's another strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 strikeouts. Here comes Trammell, who's up. He's got 2 strikeouts on Trammell. And that's a 1-0 count. So if Trammell strikes it the third time, you know what's going to happen. Go, a sombrero and of music. I think he's already pitched his 80th pitch. Can't tell you. I'm looking at the 3D just to look at the pitch count. So it's a 2-0 count. And my friend the dog is back. Woody, go chase him down. Woody, go get him. Go peck him. Go peck that dog and get him out of the screen. Timeout. Catcher came out. Talked to the pitcher. It's 81 pitches right now. And it's the bottom of the 7th. So if they want, they can let him go another inning if he gets out of this inning. Two-0 count. Pitches outside. 3-0. Who knows? Maybe getting tired. 3-0. Next pitch is a strike call. 3-1. Next pitch is swung on and fouled off. He got a 3-2 count now. All of a sudden, he brought it back. Full count. Next pitch swung on, and that's going to be... What was that noise? Popped up. Where is it? Oh my good! What happened there? Oh my goodness! What are you kidding me? They all ran that way. What happened there? Is it an out? What just happened? Fly ball went. They thought it was going foul. So the shortstop, the third baseman went out, and the catcher, and it came, and the pitcher got it. He had it at the mound, fly ball. And now they're talking about something. I don't know what's going on here, guys. The Seattle Mariner coach come out. Let me see what happened. It hit the. Let me see if it hit something. Oh, it hit that stanchion up there. Oh yeah, okay. Is that still considered a fair ball or not? Because the pitcher caught it. That's why they were all running that way, and it stayed because they wait. I got it. He made the catch, so I don't know if that's an out or not. I think it might be out of play if you hit it up that far up in the air there. Let's see if they say, no, it's a 3-2 count. Okay. All right. That was weird. I was like, what? Everybody's running that way, and he's right there catching the ball. And that's going to be strike 3. Trammell is going to challenge it, but it might be a strikeout, guys. It might be. Let's see if the umpire is correct or not. He is wrong. That's going to be a walk. So that's for the umpire. And that's going to be the walk, right? Hold on.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
So, good challenge by Trammell. Smith's up. Grounded out and struck out. 0 for 2. That is not Schmidt, is it? Please tell me it's that Schmidt. I think it's Schmidt. Yep. Strike 0-1. Next pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. Yeah, you got it. You know. What are you going to say? This guy's pitching a great game. He's in his like 88th pitch now. I have no pitch count over here. I got to go look at the 3D. They have no pitch count anymore on here. That's going to be a foul ball down out of first base side. So there you go. Still 0-2. What just happened here? Throw to first, back safely. One disengagement. Still 0-2. Runner at first. Outside. 1-2. It's about his 88th pitch or something. I had to take a timeout there. 1-2 count. Low. 2-2. Two pitch. Swung on, and that's fouled back still. 2-2. Of course, now they're making him work. When he's almost out of the game. I think he's like 92 or 3 pitches. I don't know. I'm looking at the 3D, so. Swung on, and that's popped up. Is that playable? First base. And it's going to go into the dugout and out of the Astros dugout. Still 2-2. This is probably his last inning. Two pitch. Oh, did he swing? First base umpire says no swing. 3-2. Oh boy, here we go. No, he didn't swing. Did not look like it. 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Right to first. It's going to fair ball. Naylor throws it. And he hits him. He hit him in the leg? What did he do? Naylor throws it to second, and that was not a good thing because he hit him. He hit the runner, Trammell. He did step on the bag. Where did it go? He got the out of first. What happened to that pit? Ball. Oh yeah, hit him in the over the shoulder or the back of the helmet. I don't know. But that's an out for fielder's choice, actually. He did get the out. He stepped on the bag at first. So man on second. And here comes Vasquez, who homered and struck out. So smart thinking by Naylor to touch the bag first and then throw it. Looks like an injury delay right now. Yeah. I really don't know where it hit Trammell, but he needs some. Or is there no? What's going on? Maybe call him
I'm
out.
sick to my stomach. Rays lost in extras.
Wow. Rays lost in extras? So they tied it up.
And now Astros down both teams. I bet can't believe it.
So Banker, they lost in extras. They tied it and then lost it. Wow. Well, that's a tough one. And that's going to be a strike swinging to is Vasquez, right? Still up? Or is that somebody else? That's somebody else batting. That ain't Vasquez. They don't tell me who that is because there's nothing on that screen anymore. Who is that?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. I don't know who's up at the back because I got to look at my 3D because this is ridiculous. They say Vasquez. They got him picked off. He was got. What was that? Oh my God. Why was he trying to go? What was that? That's what you get. I'm sorry. He was off the bag at second and got picked off. Where was he going, guys? Where was he going? You can't, you end the inning like that. Picked off. Anyway, no runs, no hits, none left. Now we're going to the 8th inning. 5-2. Mariners. Coming up for the Mariners will be Young, Raley, and Robles. And probably a new pitcher for the Astros. But you can't be. Come on. Why are you getting picked off? And why are you off that bag like that? Not good. After saying you were hurt, all of a sudden you're, I don't know. Anyway, Brewers 4, Dodgers 1. Middle of the 8th. I tell you, ever since the Dodgers made that beautiful trade there, they won like 1 or 2 games, I guess. I don't even know how long they won. I mean, what is their record? What is their? They're 5-5 in their last 10. They did win their last game yesterday, but still, guys, 5-5. Come on. I know they're in first place and all, blah 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 blah. But you know what? You can't be starting to lose. Anyway, that game. And then the Royals and the Angels are warming up, getting ready. Rangers at Athletics will be at 9:40 Eastern. The Marlins now lead 7-4 over the Reds. That's in the middle of the 8th. Guardians now 6-1 over the Padres, bottom of the 7th. Phillies 8-1 over the Twins, bottom of the 7th. Red Sox 1, Pirates nothing, bottom of the 7th. D-backs 7, Braves 2. And that is in the bottom of the 7th. So there you go. Let's go back to the game. He's still pitching. Blanco is actually in his 3rd inning of work. And Young is up. And he is 2 for 3 with an RBI. Pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit to center field, going back, and he's going to make the catch. And that's going to be an out. That's 1 gone. Bringing up Raley, who's 0 for 3. Flew out twice and struck out. And that's going to be a ball. 0-1. 1-0, I'm seeing. 1-0, I'm sorry. 1-0. Not 0-1. 1-0. Oh, I did it again. I forget that after the 7th inning, we go and do the poll. Let's do that. So we got the poll right in front of me now. Let's see what we got. We got 27 votes. No, we don't. We got 17 votes. I'm sorry. I think it's still the same. Mariners 29% and Astros 71%. So yeah, we're still the same, which is all right. It's fine. But the Mariners are winning that poll at 29%, and because they're winning the game. But we'll check it at the end of the game, and that's going to be strike 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 count. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and that ball is hit out to... Whoa! Okay. All right. Left fielder gets it. I thought center fielder was going to pick it up, but he left it for the center Trammell. 2 outs. And here comes Robles, who tripled in the second inning and got 2 RBIs and then was walked and then grounded out. So 1 for 2 tonight. That's going to be a ball. That's going to be a strike. Swinging. 1-1. On deck is Rodin. Or Rodin. Next pitch is swung on a broken bat, and that's going to be Bleeder into center field. So there's a base hit right there. And it's going to bring up Rodin, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. Got to stay away from that 3 strikeout sombrero, and then we get the good old music. So we'll see what happens. That's going to be a ball. 1-0. Next pitch is outside for a ball. 2-0. His family's watching. Not a good second day. Throw to first. He's back safely, so 1 disengagement. He has 1 more left. Don't forget tomorrow, 2 games. First game, I believe that game should be at 1:30. I should be on. I hope that's what they say. And then, of course, the nightcap. I think that's it. I forgot what they do, about 7. I'll put 7 just in case. That'll be the game right here. This game right here will be on tomorrow for the last game of the night. So there you go. Bonus with the Seattle and the Astros. And that's going to be a strike, and he dropped the ball, and he's going to steal second base because he dropped that ball behind the plate. I think Robles would have been out, but Raley's having his problems behind the plate also. Perfect. He would have been probably dead to rights. But anyway, man on second. And I think it was a strike call, so let's see. 3-1 count. Uh-oh. That might go for his first mate. Oh, it's off the wall. It's off the wall. Run's going to score. And that's going to be another double, I think, for that kid. Yep. Out of nowhere, he was doing nothing tonight, and now he hits a double and a run batted in. And it's now 6-2, and that hurt. That hurt Houston right there, because now it's a grand slam to tie it. Grand slam won't win it, you know what I'm saying? You always got to think that way. You got to think that way. Anyway, it's going to be Donovan, who singled twice, scored RBIs twice, and hit the double play. So he's 2 for 3. Donovan, a man on second. 2 outs. I thought maybe that was going to go. But it's going to be another base hit, and this kid's going to score. And there's another run. Oh, boy. That's a single by And another RBI. He's got 3 RBIs tonight with 3 singles. It's now 7-2. And it just got harder again. 5-run lead in the top of the 8th. And with 2 outs, this all happens. It all happens with 2 outs. Here comes Randy Rosarina, who is 0-for-4. And he has 2 strikeouts, and he has a strike right now on him. So he's in the verge of that sombrero. 0-1 count. Next pitch is way up high, inside, almost hit him. It's 1-1. I don't think there's any intent. I just think that the guys shouldn't be. He's been out there 3. This is his 3rd inning of work. I don't know how many pitches he's thrown because I don't have anything here to say. Okay, wait. 46, I think. That's a ground ball right to short. Oh, a bobble by Pena. And, oh, forget it. That's going to be an E6. Wow. E6. He had it, and I guess when he scooped it up, he let it go through the legs. E6, 1st and 2nd now. And here comes Canzone, who is 2-for-4. Just like that. A double and a strikeout for Canzone. That was an easy out, and when you think it's going to be easy, the error bug gets you. Seattle trying to inflict more damage. 5-run lead right now. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. First pitch is popped up. Catcher, fair territory. Takes the mask off and makes the catch, and that's the inning. But the Mariners get 2 more to add on to it. Makes it 7-2. Going to the bottom of the 8th. All right, so nearly batted around. So that's 2 more runs. 1, 2, 3 hits, and left 2 on. All right. Bottom of the 8th coming up. You got Vasquez, Pena, and Alvarez, and it looks like Hancock may still be in that game. May still be in this game. And why not? Pitching a great game. Saves your bullpen for tomorrow. If they lose this game, the Astros, it'll be a rubber game. And that's the game tomorrow night. And it'll be the 3rd game in the series. And then you got, whoever can, can win it, wins the series. And, helps them in their playoff run. So there you go. But this game ain't over yet, so we don't know what's going to happen. 2 more innings to go for the... 2 more at-bats, actually, to go for the Astros. So... And 1 more for the Mariners. Unless they, of course, the Astros tie it up, of course. Or win it, whatever. What a performance by Emerson Hancock right now. I mean, he's got 97 pitches. I think they might take him out. He may be being taken out, or he may start this inning. And if he gives up a hit, error, gets anybody on base, he's probably going to come out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they let him go to the 8th inning. And you got to love it. If he gets to the 8th inning, that's what most managers, nope, he's out of the game. So all that hype, he gone. So he's out of the game, and it's Ferrara. Ferrara pitching to Diaz, a pinch hitter for Vasquez. He's got a 1-0 count. That's going to be 1-1. So I can't give you anything about Ferrara because they're not showing anything. They haven't showed it for like 3 innings. That's a ground ball. Hit the second base, picked up, and thrown to first, and that's an out. Score that, a 4-3 putout. It's going to bring up Pena. He's 0 for 3. What a game he had. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 97 pitches. You can't ask for more. He did his job. Now, for Ferrara got to do his job. So we got an 0-1 count on Pena. What was that? Sound like my daughter again. Oh my goodness. Oh. So we got 0-1 count. Might have to check her again. She's almost 12, guys. She gets upset when games, online and all that stuff. I tell her it's just a game. Calm down. So it's 0-1 count. What's going on here? Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is upstairs for a ball, 2-1. Next pitch is swung on, and that ball is hit to left field. Going back, it's going to hit off the wall. Oh my God, Rosarina didn't play that at all right. That ball went off the wall, and there goes a double for Pena. I mean, when he played the carom, it was like it was almost going to hit him in the back. It went over him, and center fielder had to get it. But anyway, here comes Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 in a walk. First pitch is a ground ball. Oh, that thing's hopped, but the shortstop gets him, throws him out of first. That was a big hop, but he caught that hop, and he gets him, and it's a 6-3 putout. Runner goes over to third.
Horrible.
I guess you're rooting for the Astros. Is there? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Is there a bet? Anyway, that's a out. Like I said, 6-3. Runner goes to third. Here's Paredes, who's
Worst ever.
Worst ever. Well, you got to say that they ran into the Emerson had a great game. There you go. That might be gone. It should be gone. There it goes. 2-run home run by Paredes. It's now 7-4. Home run. And don't you know, if he didn't give up those 2 runs, right? It would have been a lot closer. Anyway, home run. See what happens, guys? You get
I
that.
have money on Astros.
You see what I'm saying? You have that. You get rid of the pitcher, and look what happens. And that's going to be Varso, and he's bunting, and he takes a strike. Varso is 1 for 3. He got the single in the first inning. It's an 0-1 count. Man, they gave up those 2 runs. You know, last inning, it would have been 7. I mean, it would have been 5-4 right now, but they gave up the 2 runs. It's a 1-1 count. Pitcher timeout. Going to the mound. Something's up. Can't hear. Again. Always with that pitch calm. And in the bullpen warming up for Seattle. I don't see him. It might be their closer. I don't know. But anyway, the pitch calm is not working. That happens like every game. Running out the new pitch calm. Getting warmed up is Dominguez, is that? I'm trying to remember the name in Seattle. Dominguez, I think it says. They're not showing me. I can't see anything because some reason they only got the score and what inning it is and what count it is. Everything else gone in this thing. Now the umpires are talking. I don't know why. Have no clue. All 4 umpires with the Seattle first baseman. Now they're getting in a conversation. All 4 umpires. What happened? Pitch calm went out. That's all we cared about. Get it right back and let's go. Now it gives the umpire. You know this? Do you see what's going on? It gives who is that? The pitching coach out there? Giving him more time. Yeah, he's giving him more time.
I have Dodgers and Brewers. 2 Brewers did good.
There you go. That's 1, right? I don't know what's going on here, guys. Now they're talking to the Astros manager. Is the pitch calm not working? You can't find a good one? What? Don't know nothing. They're all out there. He can't hear. I can't hear. You'll get rid of him. Put nail polish on the guy. Put tapes on the catcher. Do the old-fashioned way. Come on now. You're telling me that you want these games to go quicker, and now you're making it worse. I know they can't hear. I guarantee they can't hear it, and they don't. They want to take it out. We're all standing around. Like, everybody just stand around because that's what's happening right now. It's a 1-1 count. We got a 1-1 count. We got 1-1 count. It's 7-4. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Varsho is up. Are we getting back? Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right to third, over to first, and that's the inning. Score that a 5-3 putout, but they do come back with 2-run home run by Paredes. It's now 7-4 going to the top of the 9th. So they got 2 runs on 2 hits. None left on. Coming up in the 9th for the Mariners, you got Rodriguez, Naylor, and Young. Probably a new pitcher. I don't think Blanco should be in the game. I think he should be gone. Get him out. He gave up those last 2 runs. So if any chance that Astros have, you got to keep this where it is. So, yep. Could be a dramatic bottom of the ninth inning, guys. Don't know. Just like the Met game today. Mets came back. Mets won the game. They won that game 5-4. They have a chance to sweep the series the second time this year. So tomorrow, that's the first game I do tomorrow. And I think it's a 1:40 game because I think that's what they do on Sundays. I just want to make sure. Yep. So 1:30 I'll be on, and then tomorrow night will be the third game of this series, but I'll be doing my second game of this series, and it'll be Mariners against the Astros, and I'll be on at 7:10 because they start at 7:20. So there you go. Those are the two games for tomorrow. But this one's exciting right now, man. Never know what's going to happen until the last out is made. Now, who's coming in? Can't be. It is. Wow. Wow. Why would you? That's going to be a ground ball base hit. Why would you put this guy back in? Gave up a single right there to Rodriguez. I think that's the wrong call. If you're trying to get back in the game, you got this guy out for the fourth time this game. Fourth inning, he's pitched. So he's gave up a single already. He's already given up 2 runs last inning. I don't know. Anyway, Naylor is up. And Naylor's got... Did Naylor strike out 3 times and I didn't give him the old... Anyway, here comes the pitch, and it's going to be a fly ball. Oh, my God. It's going to dunk in for a base hit, and there goes Rodriguez to third. So, right now, all you Astro fans should blame that your manager for keeping him in the game when he gave up 2 runs last inning. And he's pitched. This is his 4th inning. What is up with that? Are you looking to lose? That is 1st and 3rd now. Just like that. And they still got him in the game. Here comes Young. You got to be kidding me, guys. I'd be furious. Here comes the pitch to Young, and that's going to be gone. Forget it. Put a stamp on it because that's been mailed. That's a 3-run home run. He gave up 5 runs in 2 innings. That is not a way to... Oh, my goodness. Nope. Nope. Not supposed to do that. Just like that, guys. That is unbelievable right there, guys. Unbelievable. I cannot believe you let him stay in that game. He's pitched over 53 pitches. 5 earned runs. Is there something wrong with their bullpen? They were just 2 runs down. Oh, boy. I'd be fuming if I was the net. Oh, boy. Anyway, he's still pitching. There goes Kyle Riley. If he was on his game, that would be gone. And Altuve's meant to make the catch. And that's going to be the first out. Wow, I don't understand this one at all, guys. Can't explain it to me. Unbelievable how a game can just change again. It was 7-4. Now it's 10-4. And you left the same guy in. He's still pitching. Pop fly. Robles, and that's going to be an out. Center fielder makes the catch. Nope, made that catch. All right. 2 outs, and here comes Rodon. He's 2 for 4. He tripled, walked, and hit 2. He has 2 RBIs, and he's yeah, wow. What are you going to say with that, guys? And that's a foul ball 0-1. So I don't explain. I can't. You got to explain to me why did they leave Blanco in? You know, he's pitched to 3 2/3 innings already, and that's going to be a strike 0-2. I mean, I guess all I got to say, guys. I got my hands up for you. I don't understand. This was a close game. It was a close game that could go into the bottom of the 9th inning close. Now it's not close, and that's going to be a strikeout. So he struck him out, but damage has been done. Big damage is done. Big damage has been done. 3-run home run. It's now 10-4 by Young. It's now 10-4 going to the bottom of the 9th inning. On 3 hits. And none left on. Well, coming up in the bottom of the 9th. Last ups for the Astros. Altuve, Walker, and Trammell. So, yeah. I leave Ferrara in the game to pitch the rest of the game because he's only pitched 1 inning, so that's it right there. Boy, oh boy. That's nuts. You let him pitch another inning. He gave up 2 runs the inning before, and then he gives up 3 more, and he gives up 5 in the 2 innings that 3 innings, almost 4 innings that he pitched. Well, he did pitch 4 innings. 4 innings that he pitched, he gave up 5 runs. How do you explain that as a manager? How do you explain that? Your team is, I understand your team is number 1 but listen, you're giving back games right now. You're giving them momentum for the next game tomorrow, which is tomorrow night, which will be the rubber game if they win this game tonight, the Mariners. And they got a really good chance of winning it. 3 more outs. I don't get it. I don't get it. Crazy. Well, let's see who's coming in the game for them. Is it Ferrara staying in? I think he should just do it. I think he should just pitch it. Why bother? Why waste another bit? Why waste another pitcher? You're up by 6. They got another pitcher in. Well, that confused me. Who is this? Is that Ferrara? Who is that guy? I don't know. Altuve's awful. Altuve's got a strike. That's Rodriguez or Dominguez. So Dominguez is in the game. That's the 3rd pitcher. It's an 0-2 count on Altuve, who is 1 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. 0-2 count right now on Altuve. Low for a ball. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a shot in the gap. Oh, he tried to dive for it. Robles, it gets past him. Altuve might go to 3rd. Heck, he's going to make it to 3rd because Robles tried to dive for that. It got past him. And there's a triple for Altuve. Well, who knows? You never know, guys. His 2nd triple of the year, and I think Robles hurt himself when he dove. No, he's okay. He's saying okay. I think you know what happened was wind knocked out of him. We all get that. We get the wind knocked out of us. You know, it's like oh, and then you get your breath back. But anyway, starts off with a triple. Oh yeah, he slammed that pretty hard. But anyway, they got a triple. Man on third. I mean, they're down by 6 runs. So who knows? I don't know. I don't put past anybody. Don't put nothing past nothing until that final out is made. 27 out made. Ground ball. Second baseman gets it and he throws him out at first, but the runner's going to score. So it's now 10-5. So RBI ground out for, is that Walker? I think it was Walker, right? Right? Yeah, Walker. I forgot what it was. Ground out, right? Ground out, RBI. Okay. And here comes Trammell. He takes this first swing and fouls it off. So Trammell has 0 for 2, a walkout, strikeout, and it's caught stealing. And that was a big caught stealing. Should have never went for. That's the problem right there when you're caught stealing. Here's a pitch swung on, and that's popped up, and it's, where is it? It's right fielder makes the catch. And they're down to their last out. And that's going to be Smith, I think. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. I think, you know, swung on and missed. It's an 0-1, I think. No, I don't even see the 0-1. Okay, 0-1. Yeah. 0-1 count. Next pitch is a swing and miss. We got 0-2. We're down to their last strike now. Down to their last strike. I think Wu's pitching tomorrow night. Looks like they keep showing him, so I'll look it up before we go. 0-2 pitch. That's in the dirt. Back at the backstop. 1-2. Next pitch is, whoa! Up and wow. Got out of the way for that. 2-2. He's wild high inside. And wild high inside. That was a wild high inside. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, and that's popped up. Playable, first base, foul territory. Naylor makes the catch, and that is the game. No run, 1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Final score 10-5, Mariners. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Mariners 10 runs, 15 hits. Astros 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. And when you make those 2 errors like that, and plus mental errors, getting picked off at the bag. Plus, I think now the Astros, the Mariners are now 5 games back. The Rangers are 2.5 games back in the AL West. I mean, you can't do what he did. I'm sorry. The winning pitcher is Emerson Hancock. What a game he pitched. He's 7-7 now. The loser is Hayden Wesniewski. He's 2-1 now. But you know what I'm saying? To me, you cannot have Blanco, after giving up 2 runs the inning before, you bring him back, and then he gives up 3 more. That's 5 runs in 2 innings. When is this guy supposed to come out of the game? You came back. You got 2 runs back. It was going to be a 7-5 chance in the bottom of the 9th inning, and yet you killed it. I blame the loss not only on the play, the plays in the field, you know, the bad, but the manager, that's uncalled. It's no good. It's no good. You can't do that. Well, anyway, it's over. No need for me to stress. But I was just saying this is ridiculous for that kind of play to happen, that thing to happen. But anyway, we're going to do this tomorrow night because this is the night game. I just realized that that's the game on Sunday night. So there'd be a rubber game. It's 1-1 count. It's a 1-1. So tomorrow night will be the see who wins the series, and we'll do that game. I'll have that up on my YouTube on the channel, and we also got the Met game in the afternoon. The Mets are trying to go for a sweep. They're going for their second sweep of the year. Oh yeah, the second sweep of the year. Believe that? But anyway, that's it. Great day, everybody. I had a great time. It was great. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for everybody that came. You know, thank you, Salty. Hopefully your team wins. We'll talk, I'm sure. And everybody else that came in. I don't know, the ZB somebody and the banker. Sorry about your loss there, banker. But you know what? You got to blame it on what I just said. You get them tomorrow, I guess, because they'll be back. That's one thing about baseball. You know, it's the next day. You can always come back. But anyway, that's it, guys. I had a great time. You guys have enjoyed the rest.